Hey, Toler here. I'm at NAFEM 23 still. We're in the Cleveland section of the Welbilt booth. I'm here with me and Jermaine. We've hung out. We're buds, all right? Jermaine, say hi and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jermaine Richardson. I'm with Cleveland Range. I'm based out of Dallas, Texas, and here at NAFEM 2023. I'm excited to be here to kind of talk about Cleveland.
All right, so we're standing in front of the new Cleveland cotton candy machine. That's not what this is? What is this thing?
This is our 24 CGA 10.2. This is our Gemini steamer. What's unique about this steamer is it has two generators, right? So and what that means is it's an atmospheric steamer, so it's not under pressure. You get instant steam. It's good for batch cooking. It's good for a la carte. You have two compartments here. Each compartment has its own generator, so if one generator was to go down, the other you have another compartment that's functioning. Some things that you can look at aesthetically. We changed our controls, so you now have an easy dial. So you can cook in manual mode, or you can do time and cooking, time or cook. We also have a feature called Sure Cook. It's a time compensating feature. So if you have a full load, a heavy load, it compensates that load, right? So that's another cool feature about our unit.
So this door feels like it's kind of heavy. I mean, do we lightly, gently close it? Is that kind of what we do, right?
Yeah, so these doors are heavy duty doors. It's a two compartment door. Very, very thick gaskets or seals here, so it seals the compartment. This door is made for abuse, right? So if you think about chefs in the kitchen, if they're pulling things in and out of this steamer, they're moving stuff, and they don't really have time to put the pan down to close the door. So you can slam this door, and it's made for that type of abuse.
It's designed for that, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
If you try to gently close it, it's not going to want to close.
Exactly.
Slam the damn thing.
Yes.
So you were talking about the gasket. How do you keep this membrane from being formed? Because I try to tell people, all right, when you're done with the unit, leave it open, propped, but every time someone sees an open door, they go ahead and close it. How do we get them to extend the life of that gasket?
That gasket is reversible. It has a 4-time life, so you can reverse it up to 4 different times. So it's a very, very, very durable gasket.
And it's not something you actually have to like take out and remove. You can actually just remove this. So you can do that, flip it over, and now it's going to go back in, right? When it is time, you can take these off and actually reverse it the other way. But just even returning it like this, you're going to get a longer life out of that gasket.
This is our tilt skillet. This is our SGL 30T1. This is our power pans tilt skillet. And I like to refer to it as the most versatile piece of equipment in the kitchen. It's a chef's dream because you can do multiple things. You can braise, you can fry, you can steam, you can do just about anything in a tilt skillet, okay? Some of the things I kind of want to go over. The first thing I want to point out is our new controls in the console. So ergonomically, it's good for ease of use for the chefs. You know, it's easy to kind of navigate, and you can see things a little bit more clear on the controllers. We have our easy dial. You have 3 different cooking modes on that controller. You can cook with your probe, you can cook and hold, or you can continuously cook. Okay. Another thing I want to point out is the beaded blasted in the pan. It prevents from sticking, right? So if you're cooking eggs and things of that nature, a lot of times those things get stuck to the bottom of the pan. Some of the accessories I like to point out, the pan carrier. So it has, you can do a manual tilt, or you can get it with a button to actually tilt it down for power tilt, okay?
Let's show this one so I can put it back in.
Okay.
What's this?
That is...
Or a steamer.
Yeah, it's steaming.
So you can put in a couple of inches of water. It's a pan holder. I can do it. Now, truthfully, just us girls talking, you can also just take a couple of these pans, turn them over, and then put the other pans on break.
Exactly.
But, you know, we have it if you need it or want it, because that's going to last a lot longer than pans would like that. All right, what else we got? We have
the pan guard. We have a strainer, so if you're doing anything like stocks and you know, a lot of times you have your bones and things and your mirepoix inside of this pan. If you wanted to strain just the stock, you have a strainer.
Or something as easy as like spaghetti, right? If we're doing the noodles, boil it in there, and then we can strain it with this, and now you have that water gone, and you have that there. Add your sauce, boom, pow, making noise, done, right?
Yes.
So why would anybody have a probe? Why would they want a probe?
So if you're doing different meats, or if you're doing different sauces that, you know, especially dairy-based sauces, you know, you don't want to scorch that sauce, or if you want to cook the meat to a turner temperature, you know, the probe actually gets you the eternal temperature that you're looking for.
Right, so if you're doing like a pork loin, right,
yes.
or something like that, right? So if I was doing sauce, though, I don't just like lay the probe down at the bottom.
No.
Do we have something right here that can help?
We actually have a probe holder. So this probe holder would kind of sit slightly in the pan, and it would go slightly into the sauce, so it can give you that internal temp.
All right, perfect. So top BTUs on the market, like far and away, not even close, super even. What about the burners? Is there
so
something
this
fun
is
on these burners?
this is a very unique gas unit. It has what we call our power pan. It has 200,000 BTUs. It's forced air combustion. It's the only one on the market. So with that, you can crank out a lot of food. You don't have inconsistency in heating zones and things like that. So it's a very robust piece of equipment.
Awesome. So thank you guys. If you guys have any questions, you want to see anything that you've seen here on the video, give us a call, bring you into the kitchen, we can play. So thanks, Jermaine, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.